non-guaranteed values, okay? Guaranteed values, meaning this is essentially the worst case scenario. We are assuming that the market is earning zero the entire life of the contract, okay? Now, the client puts in $100,000. The beauty here is that never changes. Your client will never get less than they put in. Now, there is, you'll start to see their accumulated value go up, their guaranteed death benefit go up based on a guarantee in the contract of some growth, okay? Is this realistic? In my opinion, it is not realistic, right? If we had 15 straight years of zero market return, we need to be worrying about, how we're going to eat not cat food for dinner, right? We're trying to find food, right? And not live in a shelter, okay? This is unrealistic. So what we look at is the most recent 10 years. This is the non-guaranteed illustration. Why is it non-guaranteed? Well, we don't have a crystal ball to tell us how the market will perform in the future, right? The best that we can offer is we take the most recent 10 years and apply it to their dollar amount to give us a projection of what the future might look like if it performed the same way in the next 10 years, okay? So what does that look like for your client, right? If they put in $100,000, right, over the next 10 years, that would have grown to $195,000. Not bad, right? Almost doubling their money over the next 10 years. Again, is this guaranteed? No. But, one of the most famous motivational speakers, one that I really enjoy, his name is Jim Rohn. One of his things that he used to say was, what are the next 10 years going to look like? Well, they'll look a lot like the last 10 years, right? And I think that applies for our clients and why we use historical data, okay? Now, that being said, your client's money would grow with zero risk, right? Without losing a single dollar, right? Being at risk. Now, on average, a fixed index annuity generally is going to average between, I'd say, 5 and 7% per year with zero risk. Now, could your client earn more than that if they were in the market? Likely, yes. Okay? But, right, looking down the barrel at a downward trending market, right, do they get that same protection? Are they willing to take the 20 or 30 or 40% loss and then have to rebound, right? Mr. or Mrs. Client, if you took a 20 or 30 or 40% loss in your portfolio, do you have enough time to rebound and get to where you need to be by the time you want to retire? If the answer is no, we need to sit down and have a serious conversation about protecting at least a portion of your assets, right? We don't have to put every penny into an annuity, but protecting at least a portion so that we can make sure that you attain your financial goals, okay? Very simple story. So that's the Choice Accumulation 2. Like I said, probably the easiest story to tell. Now we can talk about it